Welcome to the Impulsive Farmer's Farm Vlog, my weekly show about farming and life. Hello and welcome to episode 3 of my farmer's vlog. I am up at my father's this week, so this is getting up a little later than I'd like, but I am going to talk about free ranging as I promised. What I call truly free range my animals. They are not kept in fenced areas. They go where they like. I don't have I have one neighbor and he loves seeing the animals, so it's not an issue if they get in his yard or not. Other than that, I have no close neighbors, so I can free range. That's what I want to talk about, a little bit about whether or not you should free range and some of the perils of free ranging, because one of the hard truths of owning chickens is even if you don't free range, you're going to lose some to predators, and if you do free range, it's going to happen no matter what you do. But I'm going to talk a little bit about how to reduce predation, whether or not you free range. Hope you enjoy the video and find it informative. When looking to free range, the first thing you want to do is take a drive around your neighborhood. If you see you have some neighbors with chickens, stop and ask them what they do. Can they let their animals free range? Have they had trouble with predators before? If you find there is a large predator population in your area, you'll have to do something like this farmer did here. He has the portable shelter with electric netting, which is also portable. So they get the best of both worlds. They're contained, but they also have fresh grass and it's mimicking free ranging. And you can move the shelter and fencing daily or weekly to keep them on fresh ground. And in my case, the biggest issue I found with predators is domestic dogs and foxes. The foxes are pretty cunning and they're pretty fearless. I've had a fox come up and take a chicken right behind my back. I didn't even see him. All that was left was a pile of feathers. They're quick and they're not afraid of pretty much anything. For my farm, what we use is a dog to help protect the animals. None of these videos are mine. This is not my dog. We have a beagle mix puppy that we're training right now. His father is actually my neighbor's dog, and his father is actually the one that currently protects the animals. He's not so much concerned with protecting the animals as he is chasing the fox away, which he does a pretty good job. We've only had one fox so far, and it was pretty mangy, so I think it was desperate, and that's the only reason it came around. We lost about 8 or 9 birds. But we've also lost a few to cars as well. But he's done a pretty good job, and if you want a free range, that's pretty much your only option for protecting your animals is a dog. Either if it's your first livestock guard dog, you should buy from a breeder and an older dog that's already trained. And you'll pay upward of over $1,000 for one of these dogs, but in the long run, it's worth the investment. Hi. Obviously, I'm not where I was before. The second part of my video just didn't come out when I was at my dad's. It had the sound of that damn fish tank in the background, and I was rambling. It just wasn't good. So back to chickens. I touched on the cons a little bit about predators, but now I want to talk about the pros. Why do you want to free range? I free range. Why do I free range? It saves money. If they're out there ranging, they're not eating feed as much, and it saves me money. They're also happier, healthier, they get a more varied diet. It's better all around for the chickens, and it's easier for me. I have a lot of chickens. To keep that many chickens cooped up would be a nightmare. So that's why I free range. If you can't free range, or you live in the city, you only have a few, which is fine. When I only had a few chickens, I just had them in a run. But you want to make sure your run is nice and secure. You want to make sure it's buried a few inches underground. You can look online for the specifics. And you want to make sure if you have an issue with larger predators, dogs, coyotes, wolves, bears, what have you, you want to make sure you use something more secure than the chicken wire fencing. You still want to use the chicken wire on the inside to keep the chickens in, but to keep the predators out, you want to use something like chain link, which is a lot more sturdier. You also want to make sure the fencing goes over top of the run to keep foxes out and other things that can climb, and also keep birds out as well. The coop should be secure. The chickens should be closed in at night because that's the most likely time you're going to lose an animal to a predator is at night. And if you have an issue with weasels or rats or smaller predators or snakes in the south, you want to make sure you put wire mesh over any holes or openings where you think something can get in. Even if it's just a tiny little hole that you think, oh, nothing can get in there. Rats, they can squeeze through really tiny spaces. So make sure everything is covered up. And hopefully that should keep your chickens relatively safe. I can't make promises. Predators are unpredictable. Stuff happens. If you have any other questions, comments, suggestions for other videos, leave a comment down below. I can be found at theimpulsivefarmer.com. Thanks for watching, and I will hopefully see you next week, or the week after that. I'll see you soon. Bye.